Hello everybody, hope you're keeping safe and well. Happy New Year. Where did that go? Just madness. I cannot believe we're in 2022 already, and January 2022. And January is a funny old month because sometimes it brings the January blues. I did a post the other day about New Year's resolutions and that I don't make them. Because I try and learn and acknowledge and be accountable and be the best person that I can be every day. And I'm far from perfect, far from perfect. But these are the things that I do every day. But one of the other reasons I don't do New Year's resolutions is because no one needs that pressure. Like, especially if you're going through an eating disorder or any mental health issues of that matter, or just putting that pressure on yourself is not good for anybody. Yes, it's brilliant to sort of look at goals and make positive changes, but that doesn't have to have the added burden of it being on January the 1st. It can be any day of the year. And I think the whole mentality that worries me around New Year and January as well is get fit and go to the gym and yeah, let's go on a diet and let's do this and let's lose weight and let's because that's going to make us happy and that's going to solve all our problems. No, it doesn't, and it gets rammed down our throats 24/7 all of January. I mean, it gets rammed down our throats all year round, we know that. But I just think it's really important to remind you that that's just commercial and that not everybody does that. And if they do, that's great, that's their choice. But I just wanted to speak frankly about it and say that I know there's a lot of noise and I know that those things can be triggering, it can be difficult. But please, if you can, chuck it in the effort bucket. Do you know what I'm saying? Chuck it in the effort bucket. Just put it away. Don't. That's great. Everyone's got choices, and that's what January's about in terms of marketing and companies and business. It's the way they earn their money, and that is absolutely fine too. But for you to keep safe, just remember all of those things. Like it's not the real world. It's not real life, and especially after the last 2 years, I think you're doing quite well just to keep going and be here anyway. Nobody needs that added pressure of new year, new me, yay. No, because we don't know what the year's going to bring, and that's been our life for the last 2 years. You do you. And that's a bit of a cliche, but do you. Set your pace, set your goals, set your benchmarks. I've always said this, like whether it's just getting up and getting out of bed and making the bed, or whether it's reading a chapter of a book, or whether it's applying for that job or position that you've always wanted to do. It doesn't matter. Oh God, whether it's like you want to fly to the moon, like if that's a goal, go for it. But do you, do what sits right with you. And for the love of God, don't put pressure on yourself. Just be kind to yourself. The amount of times that through the eating disorder when I was struggling for like 13 years, every new year, be like, it's the new me, and I'm going to get better, and I'm going to get well. And the truth was that burden and that pressure did me no favours. It was when I started to go, okay, I can do this bit by bit, I can unpick this and unpack this bit by bit, I can figure out what is going on up there bit by bit. That was when I started to take the steps forward to get better. And even in my life now, like if there's things that I want to stop doing or I want to do, I do it at my pace, I do it on my time, because no one knows me better than me, no one knows you better than you. And that whole disappointment of when it goes a little bit wrong, because for many of us it does when we try and do new things like that are not part of our routine or habit. Like it's difficult. So my advice would be, of course you can do what you want, but my advice would be don't put that pressure on yourself. You are very precious and you are very special, and I know some days it doesn't always feel like that, but from me to you, you are And sometimes an external voice saying that helps, because we are all unique and wonderful individuals. And as Dr. Seuss always said, you know what I'm going to say? Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive, that is you within you. And you matter. If you are struggling after the Christmas period, as we've talked about many a time before, and the support that we give through Seed with coping with Christmas and festivals and religious cultural ceremonies, we are here for you in the aftermath. I know it's been hard, but you got through it. Give yourself a little hug. But if you need us, you know where we are. And we have so many support groups as well throughout the year. If you go onto the website, there's the carers support group, there's the sufferers support group. We've got Walking on Eggshells coming back. Debs, our new services manager, who you get to meet, I think it might be on our socials already, is amazing, and she and I are doing the new recovery after recovery program. So please, you know, have a look at the website. If there's any of the groups that you wish to join, most of them are on Zoom still. Please do, because you're worthy of help and support, and that's what we're here for. And more often than not, you get my wonderful mum and dad running the group, or the amazing Debs, and more I'm going to be coming back to Hull and doing some support group work too with Debbie in the future, which I'm really excited about. So anyway, I've waffled on. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that it's okay to set your own pace. It's okay to care about yourself, and it's okay to not be okay. All right, I'm sending you all the love in the world. 2022, we've got this, or we haven't, but you're coming, and we're all in it together. Mwah!